Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Amy's Artistic Galore, and I am currently going to be doing a voiceover for this video, as you could probably already tell. Anyway, I've been gathering some ingredients in this video. Clearly, I am making chocolate chip cookies, and oh my god, they smell so good. The house smells like chocolate chip cookies, baked goods. It smells amazing. My parents' cat, Kazuo, was trying to help me with the video, which, no, can't this time. I ran out of vanilla extract, and that's a pretty basic, important extract you need when it comes to baking. So instead, I used chai extract, which it's stronger than vanilla, but it still has a nice taste, a nice smell to it when it comes to adding in baking. When I added in the flour, I didn't realize later how it could potentially affect the cookies, which luckily it didn't. I used bread flour, and I still don't see the difference between regular flour and bread flour. If you guys can tell the difference, then comment down below. I'd love to hear your opinion. My parents' cat came over again, Kazuo, and he tried getting into the flour. Was he going to eat the flour? Was he going to sniff it? I don't know if he was going to or not, which one. He has eaten vegetables before, and cats are more of on the carnivore side, not the herbivore. But then again, what do I know? After I got him off the counter, I figured, okay, I'm just gonna wash my hands again, because I'm probably gonna put my fingers into the baking. Also, the sifter was in the dishwasher, so that's why I just was tapping the measuring cup multiple times. And don't mind the scene right here. I'm just looking for the salt and the baking soda, which baking soda, that's not kept in my parents' seasoning cabinet. Salt is, though. I found the salt, though, yay, and baking soda I didn't measure, but, oh, okay, technically I measured, but with my heart, so I measured with love. And they turned out just fine. The cookies turned out great. If you want to go and skip through the video to see what they look like, feel free to go on right ahead. Now, instead of adding butter in the mix, I used Crisco, which is similar to butter, although it's just bigger and it's more of a soft butter, but not melted. And I didn't add enough, so that's why I was struggling to mix wait, okay, no, this needs something more, and I realized, okay, yes, it needs more butter. Because when the dough is loose like that, it's not a good sign. You need to add in something different. And adding in just a little bit more butter did the job quite well. I was rather surprised by what the Celsius, the Fahrenheit that it called for, 170, which, okay, yeah, I wasn't expecting that because usually it's 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Besides that, the dough had a nice texture to it. Please don't get mad at me in the comments down below. I've had people get mad at me in the past for making videos of just using a tea bag in warm water to enjoy some tea. I do know in some countries that you can gather up herbs and spices, you grind them, and you can make it into a nice high quality tea. In America, that's just not something that we do. If herbs and spices was something that I was educated on in making tea, then yes, I would probably get into that. After the one batch of cookies were made, I let my Nana have one cookie. The first thing she says, which I found it funny, is she asked, "Why are they so thick?" Which that didn't make sense to me because have you seen a crumble cookie? Those are very, very thick and probably 1,000 calories in just one cookie, if not then more. For me personally, when it comes to making the dough, I was taught to roll it into a bowl after all the ingredients were put in, and then put it on a pan, and then put it in the oven. And there are different types of cookies that actually have a nice rise to it instead of just being flat as a board. And don't worry, none of the cats in my parents' household got to the cookies, so there's not going to be any cat hair on the cookies. It did say for time-wise, like for cooking time, that it would take 10 to 13 minutes. Now, every oven is different, so the time will vary depending on the oven. For me, it took about 15 to 20 minutes on each cookie sheet, each baking pan. And so I did have to switch them multiple times during, like, as the time was going on. Does that make sense? I did, however, start off with the 10-minute because it's better to start off with a shorter time frame just so you don't accidentally end up burning them or assume that they're going to get done at a higher time rate. Now, I don't know how I still gave them that chocolate chip look on the outside and the inside. How are not all of them melted? I don't know. I don't care. They look great, okay? Because I don't believe in perfection. And that is all for now. I will see you in the next one. Bye!